What's up, everybody? It's your boy Pain, because everybody shall know pain. But I am not alone, as you guys know. Please introduce yourself to the people if they don't know you.
What's going on, guys? It's Phantom.
Yes, and it's been, I want to say a good, I was thinking 2 weeks, but I think it's been a good 3 weeks since we actually did a collab video. Because the last recent one we did was the J video that was on Sir Phantom's channel. So if you guys didn't see that video, link into the description below. But today's video, we're going to talk about Event Ninjas.
So with Event Ninjas, you have, I think the first one they released was like technically Curse-Sealed Sasuke. I think it was like the first official one that they released. Then they started making like the little different variations of Hinata and Sakura. But Event Ninjas, I believe, are open to you at level 70 or the 90.
I think I know the ones now are 90. You know what? For the record, let's just say all of them are 90, because I want to say, like the earlier ones are like 80, 70. But just to be sure, I'm going to say all of them is at 90.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with that. I think it's either, I think when the game first started, I think some of them were 70, and then I think now that they're pushing majority of them, it's like level 90. When you can like utilize them in your team. But yeah, I think to this day, I've actually never bought my own Event Ninja on my own account. I've bought Event Ninja on other accounts, but I know for you, you've bought loads of Event Ninjas in your account, so I guess you can kind of start off like why you should buy them, and I'll just like chime in after.
Well, first off, you guys know that to obtain Event Ninjas from events, you have Black Market, Ninja Rally, Ninja Treasure, and Persian Merchants. Out of 3 of those events, being Persian Market, Black Market, and Ninja Rally, you have to use gold. But when it comes to Ninja Treasure, you need coupons. You have to be above VIP 3, and a lot, certain event. Well, the Event Ninjas comes a lot later, I guess you could say that, because I think we got Black Markets now, but the last event was Ninja Treasure, and Itachi was just in there.
Yeah.
And so, I would say this: when you come to the realization that, you know what, I want Event Ninjas, let's do it. Now, you could be one of those that you have a lot of money per se, and just top up a certain amount and get your ninja. You can do that. Or you could be like a vast majority in which we topped up. You got those that stopped but still had gold, and then they invented, you got growth plan that comes through, help us increase that gold every single month, but now it's, every other month. And so with that being said, before you even consider getting any Event Ninjas, you need to make sure that you have 40k gold, and then invest that into the 80k. And don't touch none of that until you have 80k. That's goal number 1.
Yeah, some of us don't really go by that, but we'll get back to that in another point in the video.
But yeah, I mean, it's like for me, when I had got Naruto, I think I spent most coupons. I know he was like, I think 36. I think he was like 36. But like when I got Nagato, Tonari, and Orochimaru, I was at 40k, but it was to the point where it's like I spent to where I wasn't at 40k anymore, and that's because of the fact that when I got Nagato, I wanted him. I was like, I don't care, I want this ninja. Tonari became, let me just, Persian Market, let me just play around and just refresh, and oh look, he's right there, let me get him. Roshimaru, same thing. Let me just refresh. Oh, he's right there. Let me get him. So, it's your choice if you want to sow this. If you want to either wait until you have 80k go, or just, hey, get your ninja. You know what I'm saying? With your account, don't have anybody tell you, if you don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? But make sure the decision that you make, you don't regret it in the end.
Yeah. Another thing that I want to point out is me and Pain, because I know a lot of people have been kind of questioning with the way the platform is set up nowadays. It's basically play to win. Me and Pain don't play like that. We play for fun, for enjoyment, and because we want to make videos for you guys. I know I said in a lot of videos, but it's the way you should play the game, because playing to win, you're not going to be the best unless you spend a lot of money. Going off of what Payne said, because for me, when I bought, I think my first advantage I bought was, I wanted to say Indra Sasuke. I got him cheaply in Ninja Treasure, and I mostly spent coupons for that. Had like 20K, and I used a little bit of gold. With Ninja Treasure, it takes coupon first, then it takes their gold. And I believe it's 4K for a certain amount of points, and then they have like a certain semantics where you can get ninjas. I personally say, if you want let's say you want like an event ninja starting off, I would say start off using Ninja Treasure first, because it takes coupon, whereas Payne mentioned Black Market, Ninja Rally, Persian Merchant, and then special event ninjas that come with their own event only use gold. So it's better off you getting like a Gates guy who's good for like Beast and PvE, and the older event ninjas starting off the game, and then as you start to save up your gold, that's when you start to basically get newer ones. So for my account, I end up getting Itachi. I end up getting the new Itachi afterwards and replacing 6-pass Sage, because I was like, alright, I already have an event ninja, but the one I'm about to get is better. And most of the ones I've gotten, I've always made sure that Paint that I had at least 35K plus. That way, if I needed to top up, I can get back to 40K. But like he said, it's pretty much your own kind of way of how you want to do it. So, yeah.
And I guess to correct what I just said about who was in the last event, Ninja Treasure, I think actually it was Momoshiki. So they're starting to, I don't know, you correct me if I'm wrong, they're starting to release ninjas, the new, I guess, quote unquote, newer ninjas and Ninja Treasure a lot quicker. Because usually it'll take a while to get certain ninjas, whereas you have at least 4 new ninjas already released. But that 5th ninja, let's say you got the 5 ninjas, and you got the new one at the top, and that number 5 one just hit Ninja Treasure. They're kind of picking up the pace pretty fast with that. I kind of noticed.
I noticed as soon as they released the first Kaguya and the first Kushina, it took a while before I saw them in Ninja Treasure and Black Market. Then after it started releasing the Tonaris, Hamura, the Orochimarus, it's literally a few days after they come out, they'll be right in Black Market, PM for a decent amount of price. Now, the difference with buying the ninja when they first come out, normally you would, if they come out only in Persian Merchant, they'll be at their max price, which is normally 75, 80K. But you can refresh to get the 40K or whatever price is. With Black Market, you have to keep refreshing until that ninja pops up. So basically, you're already spending gold to get that ninja, and then with Black Market, you get them at a discounted price. And then I believe with Ninja Rally, it's the same. Ninja Rally just buys them straight off. With Ninja Treasure, you keep refreshing to get the points for that ninja. But they're normally cheaper in certain ones. So it's really crazy how they've now started to kind of see instead of us prolonging re-releasing this ninja before another one comes out, we'll just give them to you. And then if you have the gold or the fund to get them, you can get them on your own. So, kind of weird, but it helps.
But also, to add it into the events, before we actually get into the main gritty of the video, of the topic, they get Ninja Treasure. What's Ninja Treasure about to say? Ninja Treasure, you get your free gifts. No, Ninja Rally, there it is. The kicker with Ninja Rally is because they changed it. But the thing is, if you didn't get a certain ninja upon release, they appear in Ninja Rally about 10 days after. with their buff. So that's kind of like that's the I guess the benefit of Ninja Rally to where I couldn't get you then, might as well get you now.
Yeah.
But to get into the topic, the I guess recommended event ninjas. So we already said that you need to have at least 80K to get your to start thinking about getting ninjas.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's say you're whatever VIP, but your team is a standard VIP 0 team. Like while I'm looking for my first event ninja. Question is, which position should that first event ninja be at?
That is a good question. Let's say you are this person's level, like just turned level 90, fit 4 at the most, fit 4. You've been topping up and investing. Now you have like 80K. I believe level 90 is like when the stuff is like it's like when like things start to get a little difficult. You start to kind of level up slowly. And you already unlocked top Kages and all these like other events. I would say support. In my opinion. What about you?
I totally agree.
Because supports early on in the game are like the way that they make the way that the game makes supports early on in the game is like they're OP as heck. I remember when Yagura was probably one of the most OP event ninjas when he first came out as a supporter, and I would lose to everybody that had him, and I just could not because of his DOT. It literally poisoned. And at that point, when I first started, I had no idea what a DOT was, or what a CC was. I had no idea what that was. So it's like you really have to figure out, like, okay. I mean, I understand you have the stunt tool rather than Gatora and Sasori, then you have like their in-game ones, but seriously, you won't start to utilize the better in-game ninjas until like level 120 plus. So you're better off buying an event ninja. Now, since we both agreed that a support would be the best to go with, who would you choose? Like if you were to go back in time and you had to go then, who would you have chosen as your first event ninja as a support?
I mean, I had the experience with, Nagito, Tonari, Saratobi, first event ninja, ready to go. I gotta go with Tonari because of the fact that, being at level 90, well, just theoretically you're at level 90, and, as long as you have full theory, he will be able to clear a lot of PvE stages, even at that lower level. Because I have another friend that he had got Tonari, and he was level like 90, and he cleared a lot of stuff. So Tonari will be my first choice.
So I'm actually on the Unlimited Ninja wiki page, and it actually tells you like what his price range could be in Persian Merchant, Ninja Rally, and Black Market normally. And here it says that in Persian Merchant, he ranges from, I don't know if it's updated, but what it has on here is 28K to 65K, which seems about right. Ninja Rally is 55K, but I think that might have gone down, and Black Market is 34K. But I do agree with you. I feel like had I on my new account, which I need to make videos on, I just now started putting gold on there again, and I feel like Tonari will be the first ninja I get as far as trying to progress and catch up to people. Who would be your next supporter after Tonari? Let's try to do at least 2 for each Assaulter, Vanguard, or whatever. So who would be like your next? Like who would you pair Tonari up with? Like after you get more gold.
And that's a really good thing because you kind of get into your mindset of do you want to obviously you want to go PvE because you need those extra gains, but how much do you care about PvP? There's ninjas that help in both categories. There's ninjas that
which Tonari does, I believe.
Yeah, he works in both fields. But if I had to go, let's say you got Tonari, and let's say my other support is Mangetsu, so I have double DOT. You got your main. Let's say I have. Let's go with Yugito Ni, like a full DOT team, and my vanguard is Sasuke. I look at that team. I look at the current ninjas. And I'm like, do I want to get the newly released Assaulter, or do I want to keep that speed going and go with a support? Honestly. Because I mean, I'm trying to, because you have speed, but Tournament in that case is really outclassed, but then cheaper. But I'm trying to, I mean, to pair it with him because I'm showing I'm showing them his stats and everything.
Yeah, I just showed them his stats also. I mean, because you're forgetting, like, okay, so do you want to jump to level 120 or are we still level 190 at this point?
Let's jump to 120, so you're getting ready to reincarnate.
So you're getting ready to reincarnate, you have potency and everything. You already have Tonery, so probably at this point, Tonery is probably level 1, I would say 117, 118, probably also has almost full potency. So, and you probably have enough to reincarnate him yourself. If I was to go get another event ninja, and I think I'm going to cap it at, I think by 120, I think the last ninja they had released at that time would probably be. If I was going for both, I think I would probably go with, I mean, I know I bought AkatsukiYT in the game, but I think I would probably go for speed-wise. I think I'll probably go with Saratobi.
Yeah, especially when PvP, especially because there's people like if you're struggling in PvP, you're gonna need that extra speed from him, and then even though he has no crowd control, you have a way better, stronger DOT that will help out with Tonery to be able to get you past certain of the stages.
Yeah, and then also I know Tonery clear
debuffs,
and doesn't Saratobi do that also?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like imagine like going into like PvP fights where like the person has a full DOT team. Like if you have full fury and you're faster, I would probably make Tonery faster than Saratobi. Then I'll let the other person support. Then I'll use Saratobi to clear whatever debuffs I get. If not, do it vice. But the reason why is because I believe Tonery has power loss and he also stuns. The only thing with that is nowadays new event ninjas are immune to stun, but aren't immune to power loss. So you can still like use that power loss, but they might be immune to stun. So it's like that's why it's like picking a pair for an event ninja is really difficult because it's like with the new event ninja that we have now, they're immune to this or immune to that, or can only do this and can only do that. But I don't know.
Okay, let's backtrack a little bit. And let's say starting today, this person you have 80k. Growth plan happens this month. They go up to 120. Now you have the extra K to spend. Now, you have the new ninja getting released, Itachi and Sasuke. If you're someone that first event ninja, you want a new ninja, then by all means get Itachi and Sasuke, because they'll be the newest ninja. They'll actually they have the speed buff, all that good stuff that help out your team. But if you only had 80k and you'd be like, oh, you know what, growth plan is not happening, and you know that you're not going to have enough gold to get Itachi and Sasuke, I need someone to help me out now, and yes, get Tonery as a second ninja. Let's say it takes you, let's say you get him in Persian Market. I know Tonery's lowest is probably supposed to be like 20 something. You said like 28, right? 26.
Yeah, it said like 26k, but I think it's probably like 20, 23, maybe at the highest 25k. Like the lowest you can get him at.
So I would say, as a substitute, if you can't afford, to be able to pick up Saratobi, and not jeopardizing your 40k gold, then I would definitely say you can. Honestly, you can even pick up Shin because Shin is actually not too bad.
Yeah, I keep hearing. I don't know if he got a second buff because I feel like he did. I don't know if they did, but like for some reason, people that have Shin now are like dominating. Or like the videos I've been watching, he's really good to have. Because to me, I feel like he's like a better version of Third Eye Madara. But I could be. Oh, wait, what does Shin do? Look at that.
From what I'm looking at, Chinese unbuffed, then. I mean, I think he only got. If I want to look, I think he only got one. He only got one buff. No, actually, he got. He only got one buff.
I don't think it was like. I think it was a buff, but then I feel like some of his like growth stuff got like changed because like he became really OP as of now. Unless people are just getting like putting a lot into him. I guess I'm not really sure but yeah, Shin's another one, a good person to get. Like if you want like another good supporter. I would also say Yakuza Itachi is good to get as far as like supports, but if you're like level 90 and you're trying to figure out like, okay, who do I get next, and you're not like too sure about because with the new ninjas that come out, you don't really know what they're to come about their like stats. So like if you don't want to wait, your options of pairing Tonari up, who you should pair Tonari up with is probably going to be number one in my opinion would be Saratobi, Yakuza Itachi, and Shin.
Yeah, those would be the three top choices.
Yeah, and then if you want to add in another person, I'll probably add in Hinata. She's OP in her own way, but her what does she do? What's her thing that she does? Let me look at that real quick. Her Aki point is like being like basically it won't really. A lot of ninjas that are coming out are into it, but some aren't. But like Payne said, it's a tough choice between Saratobi, Itachi, and Shin. I seriously had to sit down and be like, okay, I have 70k gold, who am I going to buy? And I didn't really like Shin because of the team I was trying to set up. So it was between Saratobi and Yakuza. And when I got Yakuza for only 40k, I was like, yeah, that's a deal, that's a wrap. But if I were to replace my Indra, I would probably either get Saratobi or in the future, definitely get Yayiko and Konan, who we'll get to later on in the video.
Yeah, so, you get Tonari because, he's the PvE king. If you had to pick those four in a list from Hinata, Saratobi, Tachi, and Shin, I think for me it'll go exactly the order they came out. Well, not really like number one would be Hinata, but number one, because Saratobi has a way better speed time if you care a lot about PvP. But if you want DOT, then I'll pick Itachi. I pick Itachi over Saratobi, and then so they go Itachi, Saratobi, then Shin, and Hinata as my four. If you wanted to pair up with Tonari, but then you can mix it up and be like, okay, what if I don't want to get Tonari and you want to get your first ninja might be Itachi? Then pick. My thing is kind of look at noticing what Itachi does, and then look at all the other available supports that what you don't have. So then you basically like, okay, let's get a good example. We look at Itachi. He has 80% stunned, 80% silence. His speed buff is 15%, damage rate, got the burn, all that good stuff. So you see what he does, and you think to yourself, I'm getting out spec for PvP. Now most people, you gotta get the best person with a better speed talent. But if you're like, I don't have to go for that, then the two choices is Saratobi or actually Saratobi or Shin. And Shin is be cheaper. Also, he has the ability to Fury Reduction. But between the two, if you want DOT, you get Shin. But if you be like, you know what, I don't, another DOT, I'm not too much, it doesn't bother me, then get Saratobi as if you want to pair him up with Itachi,
Yeah.
Now,
So,
what you about to say?
I'm like, it's like a really tough decision with like how, because like I know certain people only go PvP, and then only some people go to PvE. So it's like it really depends on what you want to focus more in, and then depending on like how your server looks and like the ninjas everybody else has, is like how you should like differentiate. Don't just get the new ninja because they're. If you have that gold for it, then by all means, splurge your gold. But like, don't just get new ninjas because they're new.
Yeah, and their use utility and I think usability. I think that's the word to use.
Yeah.
But now your third ninja you want to add to the team. Now, for me, I went Vanguard because I needed someone because I had Jinpachi. I picked Jinpachi over Sasuke. I needed someone that can hold hits. So your choices on Vanguards is Ryume Itachi, Kushina, Orochimaru, and Momoshiki. Now, I like Itachi, couldn't get him. I wanted Kushina, couldn't get her. Now you look at Orochimaru and Momoshiki. Momoshiki, it's said to be more PvP-ish than PvE. But obviously, to pick between the two, especially when it comes to crowd control, is because let's say your team is now say Tonari and let's go Tonari and Itachi. Now you have stun, you have silence, and if you want Momoshiki, you get that unique DOT that just basically makes you where you can't move. Is it petrify or is it? I think let me see if it's not a unique one.
I want to say petrify, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, it's petrify. Petrify. And what petrify is, when I hit you, when your ninja hits that petrify ninja, they don't do no damage. And so, do you want petrify over chaos? I'm gonna go chaos. Because I want, it'd be cool, if that you can't move. Because I got stunned for that. If I don't stun you, I got silence. Because what silence does makes it where you can't skill. So I'll be like, you know what? Add chaos in there. And so, makes it where if you're not stunned, you're going to hit yourself. And also, if you're not chaos or stunned, you're not even going to skill. So I'll go with Orochimaru over Momoshiki.
The reason why, because I remember I asked you about like who should I get, and you told me to wait, which I kind of did. Then I ended up just like getting him for like 35K, so I just went with that. The reason why I took Orochimaru is one, he to me has a better DOT that's more useful with the team that I currently have. Secondly, the fact that Momoshiki doesn't self-heal kind of like dropped his rating for me dramatically. Because after Sasuke, there hasn't really been a self-healing. I think Kushina self-healed also. But there hasn't really been a tanky self-healing Vanguard, which is what I needed for my team. Because I don't have the heal all skill. That's why I went with Orochimaru. If you want to go more PvP, I would say get Momoshiki, Tonari, and then probably get Saratobi. I feel like that would be like a nice little 3-man, like, and then when you're main, like a nice little 4-man combo.
Or get Shin over Tonari because you can draw that Fury.
Yeah, you're right. So Shin and Saratobi is your support, your main, and then Momoshiki, and then your assaulter could probably be Sandberry or Gara. If you, that would be an amazing PvP team. So it depends on like what you want to do, but for me, after I bought my 2 supports, I also did go Vanguard, but I got Kushina first. But the only thing that I didn't like about Kushina was the fact that her DOT didn't stack with. I didn't know it didn't stack with Itachi's DOT because it's pretty much the same thing. So like I would go into matches and be like, okay, why am I doing 4 different DOTs? I'm only doing 3. Then when I looked it up, I saw that they actually did. I think they do the same DOT. So then I still have her as my Vanguard choice if I ever needed to use her again. But now that I have Orochimaru and reincarnated him, I feel like I would never have to use Kushina. And if I do, it'll probably be like a fun video that I make or something. But yeah, Vanguards they haven't really made like a differential of Vanguards. And then I know we have Madara and Obito coming out. Personally, I don't like them at all. What do you think about them?
Oh, actually, they just got buffed. Apparently, they got buffed, and then they actually got rebuffed. So I
haven't looked into them at all ever since they were first announced. I don't know what their skills look like.
I actually like them a lot because they have. I mean, there's no dang. After their rebuff, they have things in which. Well, I guess what I'm saying is they don't have after their rebuff, they don't have the HP buff or HP HP increase and the defense increase that Orochimaru does, because they now have the 35. They have a 35% chance. Well, increase your speed by 35% because they didn't have that originally.
Yeah, that wasn't there before.
And then let's see. Yeah, because in their town, that's the main difference. Is just they don't boost your HP, and they don't boost your team's defenses. Skill, they have an 80% chance to chaos. That's crazy. They don't heal, and that's really it.
To me, the reason why I didn't, because their talent, I believe, says that. When the ninja is on a battlefield, increase outlet speed by 35%, power by 20%, and avoid injury by 15%. Then, when they skill, it reduces own avoid injury by 30% for 2 rounds. That's where I was like, wait, so you increase when you do your talent, but then you decrease by 30%. So basically, you're losing 50% avoid injury rate, which Vanguards need.
And then as they lose more HP, their avoid injury rate increases and damage rate.
Yeah, so I'm like I like them, but I'm like I wouldn't know for sure until I got them and actually utilized them. The reason why I like Orochimaru better, as I said before with the Momoshiki, I like Vanguard that can self-heal. To me, Madara Obito is a very tanky / heavy hitting Vanguard, which is amazing. Speed wise, I think he's probably faster than Orochimaru, a little bit slower than Momoshiki. I could not be fully 100% on that, but I don't know. I don't plan on getting a new Vanguard anytime soon since I already reincarnated my Orochimaru. The only thing I want to get now is an Assaulter, which we're going to talk in a little bit. But compared between him, Madara Obito, Orochimaru, and Momoshiki, if you were to start back off a level 20 and you want to replace Sasuke, who would you go with?
Saying I have to go to get any one of them, or you're limited?
Well, I mean, if you have 80k gold, you can anybody you want. But let's say your options are between
those 3.
Yeah, those 3. Because I mean, Kushina and Itachi, they're good, but not as good as these 3 are. So let's say your only options are Orochimaru, Momoshiki, and Madara Obito. Who would you go with?
part of me wants to say I would. I want to grab Madara and Itachi, but Madara and Obito. But knowing that, okay, if I pick them up, my goal will take a huge hit, and I'll be like, oh, I have to, wait so long to get my goal back up there. I have to pick up. I'll pick up Orochimaru, hoping by the time I do get another Vanguard, you're basically saying a way better Vanguard than Madara and Obito.
Yeah. A lot of people were saying that Madara Obito was like a 10 times better Orochimaru, which is true. If you really want to look at it, like a 10 times better Orochimaru. But another thing with getting an event ninja, if you know for a fact you're going to first reincarnate that event ninja you had already, and then by the time another one comes out, if that ninja is already first reincarnated at level 30 plus, I'm not going to replace him for a while.
Yeah, because you kind of that stuff you wasted.
Yeah, because it's basically mean I just wasted stuff on that ninja, knowing for a fact I'm gonna get another one. Now with the account I play on now, Killy though, he wasted his stuff on stage of 6 path. Why, I do not know, but that's what he did. So like that kind of took a hit on me because it's like, all right, now I have to legit be strategic with my gold and like what I do with it. So when I was able to, invest it to be able to get Indra, I was like, okay, great. Got Indra, destroyed PvE. Then, so it's like, if your ninja's already a high level reincarnation, there's really no point in you replacing that ninja for a while unless you have 80 plus K gold. And you know for a fact, once you get them, you'll be able to reincarnate them right off the bat. So I agree with you. I would also get Orochimaru. Out of the 3, I don't really like Momoshiki. I don't like his design. I don't really like the way his skill sets up with my team. Orochimaru works better. But yeah, so went over supporters and the vanguards. Now assaulters, I think is probably the hardest to me out of all of them, or the second hardest. Because you have, like, a wide variety of assaulters you can get from.
Yeah, from, if you want to, from Silver, Kakashi, Shisui, Hamura, Ashura, Naruto, Kaguya. You got a lot of them.
Yeah.
But as your 4th ninja to throw into the team, after months and months of getting these ninjas, you'd be like, you know what, I finally get me an assaulter. PvP wise, get Gaara.
Definitely.
Because nothing beats that, the Death Seed and all the other good stuff. But then also Kaguya, does the whole...
Okay, now, you have to be more specific on Kaguya because she has like 50 million different versions. So are you thinking a Rapid Goddess Kaguya or the Red Suit Kaguya?
Oh, the Chocolate Goddess Kaguya.
Okay, so Rapid Goddess, okay, yeah. No, I would say her also.
Because with her, she does, in her talent, she does what Gaara does better, but she doesn't do the death thing. So... If you look at those two and you be like, you know what, that Death Seed that Gaara has, I like it, but you know what, I'm gonna go with Kaguya because what I like about it is that she does, she makes your main, she makes your main and supports. She increases her defenses even though she hurts her own defenses. But then combine that with Saratobi that kind of counteracts that. That's where the whole, picking a team that works together. Where it's like this ninja might. Let's say lowers your attack, then you might like, you know what, I want to stack onto that, get another ninja that does the same thing, but then also add something into this where it's kind of like mixing and matching with your team.
Yeah. So like, picking an event ninja picking a team full of event ninjas plus your main takes a lot of like time and consideration. Like literally, I would have each ninja I want to get. All from tricks, I'll have them all lined up and I'll seriously sit there and analyze, okay, if I get a Vanguard, who do I want behind? If I get an Assaulter, who do I want next to them? Like, it really takes a lot of time and consideration, and you should really like consider your goal that you have, and the coupons you have, and the timing that you buy these ninjas. But I don't know. I feel like you said, PvP, Sandberg Gar is probably number one set. Then maybe the Rabbit Goddess. Now I know Naruto just got released. We have Kakashi being released pretty soon. Those are both assaulters. Then you have who else is there? You have Hamura, Ashura Naruto. So between Kakashi, Naruto Hinata, Hamura, and Ashura Naruto, who would you go with?
Naruto Hinata.
I'm probably gonna have to agree with you on that. I personally really wanted them, but I was not able to get them because I kind of over miscalculated when I bought Orochimaru how much gold I would have left in order to invest. I thought I would have 20k, I ended up having like 16k. So it was like kind of, and I ended up spending some of it on like Jade and escort and stuff. But I agree with you. Guy Kakashi is good also, but for me, I feel like he's more PvP based, while Naruto Hinata is both, but it's probably more useful in PvE. Ashura Naruto and Hamura tanky, I'll say that, but his skill can easily be dispelled easily, because a lot of the new images are immune to it. And then same thing with Ashura Naruto. So I like Naruto Hinata, I like the design, I like the skill that they have and the talent. But another thing is gold wise, they already been released, so their pricing would be much less compared to Kakashi. And I believe the explosion, which I'm yet to actually really understand. I think that's what they're
That's CC.
Yeah, so I'm not really sure what that is, because I've never actually, I've faced some people that have it, but, yeah, so there, I believe it says apply burst status with 100% round, for 1 round. So it's like, that, to me, is better than, I believe they I want to say they blind you.
You talking about the burst, or which one you was referring to?
I'm talking to Kakashi.
Oh, no, they blind themselves because they attack all enemies with 300% growth rate and have a 100% chance to cast a death CC on one enemy with 50% chance to another enemy cast a stun on himself for 1 round.
Yeah, so that's the same. I think that's the same thing Hinata does. She stuns herself. If I want an assaulter, I don't want them to be able to not attack for like a round. Like I want them to continuously attack, because by that time I'm probably gonna have full fury, which is what I have on my team. I only have my Vanguard and my main who don't have full fury. So that's the reason why I would go for Naruto Hinata, because they don't stun themselves, which is basically what blind means if you really want to go into terms. So I don't know. I feel like and another thing that I've seen is they're making ninjas have like 3 or 2 really like immunities. I believe Naruto Hinata is immune to stun, petrify, and shock. So basically, if you're fighting against Momoshiki, he's immune to that. If that person has Tonari, that he's immune to that. Who does shock? Isn't that Shin?
That's Kaguya.
Oh yeah, he is new Kage. So it's like they're having ninjas be immune to more things, which is really helpful, especially when it comes to PvP, because that's when like you start to fight ninjas that have people that have like a massive amount of DOT. So it's through a register. So basically, what we're trying to say is that like whenever you're about to pick event ninjas, make sure that like you really take time to look into, okay, if I get this ninja, who can counter this ninja? And if this person has the ninja, who my team can counter what they have and basically dispel whatever that other person gives to my ninja. So it's like a big cycle, loophole, whatever you want to call it, I guess.
It's a big guessing game, I guess, in a way.
It's a big what?
A big guessing game.
Yeah. So it's like, it's kind of like you're basically playing Monopoly and just going around the board multiple times until the game's finally over. But like, I mean, you know, we're giving you guys like our suggestions for each, you know, support, assaulter, and vanguard. I feel like we can't really give you a team you can make besides the team that we have ourselves. But even though me and Payne both, you know, play for fun, we also have different techniques that we use in order to, you know, make us distinguish from each other. As you can see, I don't really put money into the game like that anymore, and if I do, it's only when necessary. But Payne, I don't think you do either. But like he has more to spend than I do when it comes into end game. So it's like that's how he's able to, you know, progress and get his BP higher and higher and higher. For me, I'm more strategical. I'll more like shift around J's and, you know, use what the game gives me in order for me to get better. But yeah, so I mean, if you really like, if you want us to like include like or make another video later on where like we do team, like we basically kind of have like a chart like where like we kind of like I guess make a team who can do that. But as far as event ninjas, I think we covered everything.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So yeah, just like main points is make sure you have 80k gold plus. Make sure you also have, I would say if you have 80k gold, I would say at least have 20k coupon just in case, depending on if you're going to be buying your ninjas from Ninja Treasure. Or at least 15, at least have over 10k coupon.
Actually, with the gold, to be honest, I'll say about 90k because, you know, most new ninjas are lower price. The lowest price might be 45 in Persian market. So you want to try to have that extra at least 5k to get lucky and get them. So I want to say at least have 90k.
Oh yeah. Because I know for me, I've been pretty lucky. Like I told you, I got a rich around like the 6th or 7th. I only spent like maybe 1,200 to get him, and then refresh. I spent like maybe 6 just to actually get his price lowered. So if you know you for a fact you have good luck when it comes to Persian Merchant, you know, do that. But what we also forgot to mention is certain ninjas come in their own event. Like I know which ninja recently, Naruto came in that little 5 Kage event or whatever.
Which is the same event that Momoshika was in.
Yeah, and then the same thing that I believe Itachi Sasuke will also, well, at least in the Chinese server, that's where he was released. So it's like they're starting to kind of push away from having ninjas only released in Persian Merchant and actually put them in events that already give ninjas. So with those, it's like you can only spend gold. So I think 80 to 90k would be your safety net, depending on, because so I've seen some people got Naruto for 60k, for 70k. Like it's really depends on how lucky you are when it comes to refreshing and taking down whatever you take. So having at least close to 85k should be like your safety zone. That way, when you get that ninja, you should try to, if you go underneath 40k, you know, and if you can top up slowly until you can get back to 40k, or before you invest, do a little island and hope that you can get 40k back on that. If not, do gold chain where you can get gold also. But always make sure that after you're done buying ninjas or ninjas accessories, whatever, that you always have at least 40k. Because if you don't, it's going to be a while before you get back to it. And it's just like a different, but yeah, I think that's pretty much all that I can see that we need to cover.
Yeah, I think we got everything from the gold to just You know, when you pick your ninja, kind of just let this, just read their talent and skill and ask yourself, is this something I need? And once you get them, know what that ninja does, and then try to find another ninja that could complement. But also, yeah, because like once you get your full event team, the full event team is you want to make sure that you have a different variety of crowd control. So you want to be like your whole team gets crushed with, everybody gets petrified. One person might be immune to petrified, two might be immune to stun, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, that's everything that's we have. We did. We did our best. You know what I'm saying? If you have any more questions, leave them in the comment section below.
Mm-hmm. And both these videos one video will go on Ping, one go on mine. So like, if you want to ask questions, just ask either one of us on our channels respectively, and we'll talk about them together, and then just try to give you guys as best of answers, because we're not pros in this game. We're not the Evan Genzos of the world or the Exils who they can buy whoever the heck they want and their team will always be OP. We go how we can with the game. So.
But leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to our channels, and we'll catch you guys later. Deuces.
Peace, y'all.